Okie dokie. We are dispooling. It's been a busy day for me. I mean, I've like worked like all day on this new little business venture.
Good.
It's kind of nice. Got to a little bit of a rhythm to it. It was good. I'm knocking my stuff down, or I have less stuff that I have to do. I think I might be ready to actually get this thing up and running like sometime this week. So pretty excited about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jen is over on YouTube, and looks like she has a different picture there. Sam is here. Very nice.
My buddy Sam, who's a guitar player. This is my name drop. This is one of my few name drops. My friend, we're actually friends. We used to play together at this church. Sam Williams, who's a guitar player for Down by Law, is over at Disney. They were over at Star Wars earlier today.
Oh, wow.
This is really funny. When I think of my friend Sam, he says, Sam, he's an amazing guitar player. He's phenomenal. He can play any style he wants to. And we used to play at church, when I was the staff church drummer at the thing for years. Sam was there from the beginning. He's truly amazing. So I had my wife's brother and his wife were in, and they're punk rockers, from old school punk rockers. And I said, they were doing something, they were talking, and I said, oh, you might know a buddy of mine. And I said, Sam. And he was like, no. I said, who's he play with? I said, down by, and he was like, Down by Law. And his wife literally runs in from the other rooms and pushes her kids out of the way. You know the guitar player for Down by Law? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, they're amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know. Sam's pretty amazing.
Right. Wow.
It's crazy. So it's just cool scrolling through and seeing my buddy in the weirdest place. He's at Star Wars land right now. It's crazy. All right, guys, welcome to the show. How are you doing? You doing good tonight?
Yeah, doing good. Yep.
I know we're not officially in the show yet, but we've been. This is show 5,
4, 5, 7. What is
4, 5? Let's
whatever
see. We do
220, 221, whatever it takes.
The podcast show. This is show 5. This is show 5 for the night.
5,
yeah, we start at 6 o'clock and we go till we're
9.
done here. Yeah, it's crazy.
3 hours of recording. That's fine.
I love having guest podcasters, and they come in. They're like, "Oh yeah, I love to do it." And then they get done. It's like, I had no idea. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot.
I usually don't tell them.
Oh yeah, no, nobody would
because
want to do
then
this.
They would all run. But the ones that know now, and when I ask them, now there's a hesitation. Like, I want to do it, but it is 3 hours.
I'll tell you what. I'm giving you 3 weeks notice. You can start getting your chops up. you just. I mean, it's really not that bad. I mean, we're basically Tony and I, who are friends.
It's a well-oiled machine. Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of a machine at this point. But what I'm saying is Tony and I basically just chat for 3.5 hours. That's what we do. We just talk. Just hang out and have a good time. We read some news stories and call it a day. So, All right, you ready to get started?
I am ready.
All right, everybody. In today's show, we've got news about Walt Disney Imagineering and ABC teaming up for a new interactive series. Walt Disney Animation is debuting a special look at Raya and the Last Dragon. We've got some key takeaways from Disney's first quarter earnings, first quarter, whatever.
Earnings call.
Yeah, earnings call. Thank you. We've got headline news, meetups, trivia, and so much. I can't believe we said meetups. I can't believe we're doing meetups this year. I'm so excited. Meetups, trivia, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks Podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Well, all right, everybody, welcome to the show. So glad that you were here. And before we get too into it, I want to make sure that we tell you about our sponsor, which is Destinations to Travel. Now, I know that it's been kind of a crazy year, but we're starting to see more and more opportunities to travel pop up. And now more than ever is a great time to have a travel agency in your hip pocket. If the agency doesn't cost you anything, why wouldn't you? Especially with all the changing laws and the way the CDC is, this is good, this is not good. Well, no, we're changing that. This is good, this is not good. You don't know what you don't know. And these folks are staying on top of it so they can take care of you and keep an eye out for when you're traveling. Maybe they can find ways to save you money, save you time, and definitely save you some frustration. So the biggest thing that you could do is go over to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel, fill out a short little form, and someone from Destinations to Travel will get back to you. It's the best way to get in touch with them. And again, it doesn't cost you a dime, and it's better to have them working with you than not have them and really need them. And trust me, Tony and I can tell you from experience how bad that really is. So again, go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel for our friends at Destinations to Travel. And we thank them so much for being sponsors for the Disney Parks Podcast. How you doing, T?
Good. How about you?
Good.
I want to do one thing before we get started. I want to remind everybody to do this. Actually, this. Actually, not. Actually, this. Not that. That, this, that. Okay. You can go to Disney by the Number and order this shirt. It comes with this item here, this Wild Ride decal. So every shirt will come with a decal. We are stamping these as part of our 50th anniversary collection. So Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern is the last day that you will be able to order that. We are doing one of these special attraction type 50th anniversary shirts all this year. Obviously for the 50th anniversary. If you don't like the shirt, that's fine. You can get the decal for a schmear $5. And if you use the promo code for the decal, like if you want to order just the decal, okay, while supplies last, use the promo code FREE, capital FREE, capital TOAD. It is case sensitive. And you can do all of that over at the Disney by the Numbers website, DisneyByTheNumbers.com/shop. I want to get that out of the way because I don't want to hear anything about anybody going, I didn't order it, I forgot.
Well,
so you saw it, you know it, now you're going to order it.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Tony has a one and done mentality. So it's just like, here, I showed it to you.
You showed it?
Remember?
You got it?
February 11th.
Yep.
Or February 15th. That's right there.
Yeah. And people will text me on the 20th going, I forgot to order it.
Yeah.
No doubt. It happens all the time.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I'm proud. I'm loud and I'm
hey,
proud.
I was just excited I didn't have to remind you this month. You got your order in without a reminder. I was ecstatic. I'm like, one less person on my list I have to text. Because I have this list of people that I have to text every month. Did you order it? Did you forget?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Other than that, did you do anything fun Disney this weekend?
I attempted, but because of the rain, it did not happen. I was going to go to PB&G for lunch. I had to drop off some shirts to people that had ordered the e-ticket shirt last month, and they didn't want to go in the rain, so I was like, okay.
You're going to melt.
Yeah, like you live in Florida, you know it's going to rain.
It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah, and it'll be over in 15 to 20 minutes, so just stay in your car and throw the shirt to your window, whatever. Anyway, hopefully this weekend I will revisit that
PB&G.
Yeah, PB&G and dropping off shirts to people. Yeah.
Nice. Did you do anything special for Valentine's Day?
Not a damn thing.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, you got daughters.
Let me see. Friday night I went to Don Julio, and Saturday No, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. We went to Canvas. They have now a weekend brunch, not just on Sundays anymore. There's a weekend brunch and then a Sunday brunch, and I'm not sure what the difference is. Nor do I really care. The food is good, either way.
Nice. Excellent. We didn't do anything Disney this weekend, but we celebrated Thanksgiving. Holy cow.
Thanksgiving! Is it over?
As I am getting older, I think it's this weird. I'm having this weird word, which would make sense. Word salad from Boston Legal. I have this real word salad thing where it's like I'm thinking the wrong thought, and I'm thinking the right thought, and it comes out the wrong word. It's weird. For someone who talks for a living,
Denny.
it'd be problematic. We didn't do anything like Disney oriented other than we watched a bunch of Disney Plus stuff. Of course, we watched WandaVision, and that's becoming like the talk of our neighborhood get together each and every week. But
listen, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I think Valentine's Day is a little overrated. Yeah, it's great for the restaurants.
Yeah, in the time of COVID, it's a lot overrated. To be honest with you, but all right. So I guess there's nothing else we can do except get into
the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, those wacky people over at Walt Disney World Imagineering and ABC have teamed up for a new interactive series called Imagine from Home.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Just think it. Walt Disney Imagineering and ABC have proudly collaborated on Imagine from Home, a new interactive video series on the streaming apps for the ABC-owned television stations. In each episode, Disney Imagineers share their skills and passions by showing you step-by-step instructions to draw or craft something inspired by beloved Disney park attractions using materials you can easily find around your home.
Sure.
From building a droid out of a soap bottle or creating an It's a Small World cardboard toy, get creative with Disney Imagineers and Imagine from Home. All 5 episodes, ranging in various levels of complexity, are now available on ABC-owned television stations, 32 connected TV apps across Android TV, Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku, and on ImagineFromHome.com.
Yeah, I don't think I have to talk about each one of these episodes.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I'm going to say you can draw
the headline.
Yeah, you can draw your castle with Imagineer Amy Young. You can build your very own R2 droid with Imagineer Matthew Jameson Abiva. You could draw your Big Thunder Mountain Railroad with Imagineer Reed Ekman. You can make your castle night light with former Imagineer Elizabeth Papadopoulos. I've never seen anybody's real name Papadopoulos. That's if you're a Leverage fan, Papadopoulos is not exact, but it's so close to Papadopoulos, which is a name from Leverage anyway. And then finally, you could make your Small World animated scene with an Imagineer, Zhao Qing Chen.
Wow.
So I wonder if they
Some
got
of
this
these
idea.
sound interesting, right?
Yeah, I wonder if they got these ideas from those people who were building like the theme park rides at home, like the people who were doing like the Haunted Mansion at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disney's like, wait a minute, we're Disney for crying out loud.
Yeah. Wait, don't we have people that can do? No, we let them all go.
Hey, Imagineers, what the hell have you been doing? Figure this crap out. Let's put it on a TV show.
They were all on furlough. That's why they couldn't do it. They had to hire these 5 back to do this.
You're hired, but only for a short period of time. So whatever
Only
your
to do
craft,
this show.
do it quick.
Yeah.
You're only hired for 3
You got
minutes.
30 minutes. Go.
Sad but true, probably.
Yeah, I bet it is. I know I saw a Facebook post. I think it was like 3 or 4 Imagineers got together, created their own company. So now when Disney wants them back, they can go, here's our contract rate fee if you would like us to work on your project.
We'd love to.
Oh, it's not in line with my old pay? Oh, that's too bad for you, isn't it?
That's tragic.
Yeah, that's too bad for you. Anyway, Walt Disney Animation debuted a special look at Raya, the Last Dragon, Sunday during the Super Bowl. Viewers got a thrilling special look at Walt Disney's animation studio, an epic fantasy adventure. Epic. Raya and the Last Dragon, the all-new film, releases simultaneously in select theaters and on Disney Plus with premiere access on March 5th, 2021. Raya and the Last Dragon takes us on an exciting, epic journey to the fantasy world of Kumdrea, where Raya, a lone warrior, must track down the legendary Last Dragon to stop an evil force that has returned after 500 years to once again threaten her homeworld. The film features an outstanding voice cast. I think Aquafina, I saw her on a show today talking about
Outstanding Aquafina.
Yeah. Advanced theater tickets and premiere access on Disney Plus pre-orders are on sale now. If you would like to purchase your pre-order, go to disney.com/Raya. That's R-A-Y.
It will be epic. Epic!
Oh, gosh.
I love buttons. It's great. So you're going to pre-order it?
No, I'll wait for the free.
Now, if they put Black Widow up there, you're going to pre-order it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, heartbeat.
I've been waiting for Black Widow for 2 years now? 2 years.
Yeah.
Raya, I didn't know about until of recent. I can wait.
Yeah, I can wait a little bit longer for Raya. Yeah. We've got some sad news. Charles Boyer, the Disney legend and master illustrator, has passed away. D23 made the announcement that Disneyland master illustrator and Disney legend Charles Boyer passed away on February 8th. Boyer began his Disney career in 1960 as a temporary Disneyland portrait sketch artist and stuck around for 39 years. Go figure. That's a magical story in and of itself. Boyer began his art education in high school and continued as a student at Chouinard Art Institute, which is connected heavily to Disneyland. At Chouinard, Boyer was granted a working scholarship, which allowed him to enroll in art classes while also serving as the janitor. It was those classes that inspired him to pursue a career in commercial art. Boyer became a member of Disneyland's marketing and advertising department after just 6 months and went on to create some of the most beloved Disney paintings. He was the park's first full-time artist. His painting Partners featured Walt Disney holding hands with Mickey Mouse. It was later shown in a different stance at Disney's Partners statue. Boyer also painted a Disneyland tribute to firefighters as a way to thank those who helped during the Southland fires of 1933. I hate sneezing.
Yeah, I have a couple of the Mickey and the firefighter ones. In different sizes, actually.
Yeah. Yep. In addition to a large variety of artwork created for publication, Boyer painted almost 50 collectible lithographs, even was commissioned to paint oil portraits for retiring Disneyland cast members. He retired in 1999. And Boyer had this to say, quote, "I've worked with such great people. My wife used to ask if I was actually getting any work done because I was having so much fun." Charles Boyer is survived by his children, Bruce and Naomi. His wife, Ellen, had preceded him in death. So, Charles, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You will be missed.
Yeah. It's sad to see, great people like this, part of the Disney history kind of fading away. You know? So, it's a shame. All right, let's talk about some key takeaways from Disney's first quarter earnings call. Last week, the Disney company reported earnings for its fiscal quarter, which ended January 2nd of 2021. The most notable impact on operating income was an estimated loss of approximately $2.6 billion. That's it. It's what happens when you keep a park closed for a year.
Yeah.
It was noted that the results from the quarter were greatly impacted by COVID-19. As if you weren't on this planet and you needed to know. With the greatest impact stemming from Disney Parks experiences and product segment due to lengthy closures, reduced capacity and suspension of Disney Cruise Line voyages, which probably won't happen until October, if I'm guessing, man. Chapek mentioned that work is underway on Harmonious. Could you build anything bigger in the lagoon, Bob? I can't see the American Adventure Pavilion anymore, Bob. That's great. Thanks, though.
He said harmonious. He didn't say attractive.
Yeah.
Harmonious. Get it right.
Yep. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind are all underway. Chapek said that these additions will make the park, Epcot, more Disney, more family-friendly, and more magical. Could you use any more adjectives in the sentence, Bob? He also said that he is pleased with the progress thus far on Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Yeah, baby. Notably, there was no mention of Tron Light Cycle Power Run. Probably the thing that we all want to see most. At Disneyland, Avengers Campus is currently scheduled to open later in 2021, assuming the parks ever open.
Don't the parks have to be open first? I mean,
we're just going to open to the campus and just, it'll be open.
Call me crazy. Doesn't the park have to be open?
Also, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be coming to Disneyland in 2023, assuming the parks are open.
Great.
Here are some of the key things. So Disneyland is expected to remain closed at least through the entire second quarter. So he has no plans to open it in the second quarter. Walt Disney World is still operating at 35% of its prior COVID-19 capacity. And any increase will be determined by the rate of vaccines. Not sick people or ICU beds, but vaccines.
Yes.
Disney Plus went from 86.8 million subscribers on December 2nd to 94.9 million subscribers January 2nd. That's an increase of 8.1 million subscribers. Do we think it's because they released Soul on Christmas Day? Do we think that one movie could bring in 8.1 million subscribers?
I don't know. I would think that it might have to do with everybody got brand new electronic devices and signed up for Disney.
Or their electronic devices came with a free subscription.
Because I know that Verizon was giving Disney Plus away with
and still is.
It still is
with a new phone.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Soul. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think 8 million subscribers.
Yeah. Domestic theme parks lost $798 million in the quarter alone, where international parks only lost $262 million because they're open. All of Disney theme parks that were open during the quarter operated at a profit. Well, when you let all the employees go, Bob, you certainly can save some money.
Yeah. Well, no matter what, Epcot and all these changes, you know what it's going to be, Tony? It's going to be epic. Epic Epcot. So they should name the place the same. Guys, if you'd like to support the show, if you like our quirky, crazy take on the Disney World, please go to Patreon and sign up to support what we do. And if you sign up, we'll do a whole bunch of different things. We will get you an amazing amount of content. We have 3 shows that we do each week for certain levels of support on Patreon. B, we have a very robust reward system. So whatever level you support us with, you're going to get a bunch of really cool swag items as well. C, if you sign up or if you jump up a level, we're going to get you a hand-embroidered custom, one-of-a-kind Pixar animation hat. Which is pretty cool. And there's a certain level that you can sign up for that you not only get the 3 shows, you not only get the hat, you not only get the swag, you also get delivered to you each and every week one of these amazing Disney by the Numbers T-shirt club shirts. Now, this year is very important because we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. So you're not going to want to miss any of these shirts. Like Tony was talking about, this month's shirt is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Last month was E-Ticket Attraction. So these shirts are getting better and better each month. You're not going to want to miss them. One cool thing that Patreon allows us to do is if you want to pay for the whole year in advance, you can get the T-shirts. You can get the 3 extra shows each week. You can get all the swag. You can get the hat and save 10%. So the best thing that we want to encourage you to do is go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. Check that out. And every week, 3 shows every week. Somebody in the chat room was asking. So and you can't hear them anywhere else but on Patreon. So go check that out. We want to appreciate and thank everybody who's supporting us. You don't have to do a lot to get a lot in return. We just appreciate you guys, and we wanted to do some more stuff just for you. And we just love talking and hanging out and chatting about Disney. So again, go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and sign up today.
Yep. I mentioned this last week. I'll mention it one more time. You can go get a free walking tour of Disneyland by the legend Raleigh Crump. So somebody walked around with Raleigh Crump, and he kind of discusses, and he'll tell you what he is standing in front of, so you can get a mental image. But I have up on the screen the link. The video it's not really video, it's audio. But you can go see it at Vimeo, Vimeo.com/503-845284. And the password is Crump2021. And that is only for the month of February. After that, it goes bye-bye. So go check that out. It was very entertaining. If you want to hear from an Imagineer's perspective, and I should tell you this, starting March 2nd, we are going to have an Imagineer on the show every month, and we'll be talking about fun things in the parks within Imagineer. And when things kind of get back to normal, we're going to be doing like walking tours around the park with the Imagineer that will be on the show. So we have a lot of things planned for this great person that is coming on and going to help us entertain you. All right, next month, March 6th, we are going to Geyser Point. These are our meetups, so get your calendar out, write these down. March 6th, 7 p.m., Geyser Point. We are going to see the water pageant, have some cocktails, have some dinner, whatever you want to do. We think this is a good outdoor space to do this in. We can be social distant, or you can get as close or as far away as you like. That's all up to you and your comfort zone. But you can go RSVP over on Facebook and tell us you're coming, so we kind of get an idea. It's not an official invite or anything, but just say that you're going, and this way we just have a general idea. May 29th, we plan on going to the AMC theaters at Disney Springs to see whatever they got playing that month. Probably early in the month, I'll make the reservation, and I'll let you know what movie we're going to go see. Cool. That will be free on us up to 20 people. So pay attention when we name the movie and tell you how to go get tickets. Okay. August 7th, we are going back to Ravello at the Four Seasons for a character breakfast. And then December 11th, we are doing our Christmas crawl.
Sweet.
All right. Next up, John.
Yes.
The trivia question was, who was the only Disney princess to have brothers? They had some bros. Hey, bro. Can you help me do this, bro?
Brah. What's up, brah? That's Merida. Merida is the only
the only
princess.
Yep.
Little brothers that turned into little bear cubs.
Yep. The winner is Kernan. Kernan sent you an email. Got to send me your address so I can mail you. Okay.
Yep.
All right, John.
Yes.
This week's trivia question is this.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of Maleficent's pet raven. Meow.
Oh, that's a good what?
I was doing a cat sound. Meow.
I know. Ravens don't make that sound. That's a great question. I don't think I know that. I don't think I know the answer to that question. No.
Oh, all right. That's great. If you do know the answer, you can send it to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
Sweet.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, I don't know about you guys, but Sid and I and Tony love a good brunch.
Oh, yeah.
Love a good brunch. So there's a new brunch offering coming to the Boathouse later on this month. Beginning on February 21st, which is a Sunday, the Boathouse at Disney Springs will be launching the Captain's Sing-Along Brunch. Oh,
What?
God. The brunch will feature dueling pianos, a new brunch menu with a twist on their famous rolls, and specialty beverages.
Whoa. Where are they going to put 2 pianos?
I know they've got one in there already. They've already got one.
Oh, one in the
there.
bar area in the corner, right?
Yeah. I don't know where they put the other one.
Wow. Okay.
I know. The brunch will feature those pianos. It'll run from 10 until 3, with the dueling pianos running from 11 until 2. We've had someone ask whether it will be a weekend brunch or just Sundays. We don't know for sure, but it's probably going to just be Sundays for a while, and then they'll add Saturday if they can.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you wear a captain's hat or a Boathouse shirt, you get a complimentary mimosa, but treat that one as a rumor. So
No, it's real.
It's real?
It's real. I heard that from a very specific source of management. Yeah. It's real. That's real.
Okay.
That's why I was shocked by the piano thing. The person did not mention any such piano or singing going on. He did mention the shirt or the hat, and it was this person that we were tossing around like ideas like to get people to come, and we were like, oh, they should wear like a captain's hat, like a Captain Tennille hat. So apparently, this idea that we were throwing around kind of stuck.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you go drinking with the bar people.
It was way higher up than the bar people.
Reservations are highly recommended and can be made on the Disney Experience app or on Open Table.
Yeah. Highly recommended for the Boathouse. Highly.
You just go make a reservation. Yeah. Make it right now.
Yep.
Just make it. You'll thank us later.
Yeah. Just make it. You don't know.
You don't know. You don't know till you know.
All right. We'll have to talk to our travel agent friends about more details of this. But Disney added 4 hotels to their Gateway collection. It's like a gateway drug. So the 4 new hotels have just been added to their Gateway collection is the Residence Inn by Marriott at the Western entrance, the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott at the Western entrance, the Homewood Suites by Hilton at the Western entrance.
I'm seeing a theme.
The Home 2 Suites by Hilton at the Western entrance.
Oh.
This is what happens when you build 4 new hotels right on your own property.
Yeah.
These properties can now be booked as part of the Walt Disney World vacation package. So these are, just like staying at the Grand Floridian, but not.
Yeah.
These hotels, convenient location, being on Disney property, makes it easy to visit the theme parks because they're on Disney property. And guests can receive select benefits to add a little more magic to their Walt Disney World stay. I assume they will have the extra 30 minutes like the other ones.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that extra 30-minute, I can't say hour, half hour now.
Yeah. 30-minute time frame.
Disney's giving you now 30 minutes to run as fast as you can from the front of the park to the back of the park so you can get on your favorite attraction. You have that 30-minute run. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Which
before we release the Kraken.
Yeah, don't run because they don't want you to run.
Don't run.
Because if you skin your knee, then your blood will let COVID loose. And
Yeah. So please consider using one of our great, knowledgeable agents at Destinations to Travel. And you can find them at DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel.
that where those hotels are located is right at where all that construction is going to be, with the new Target, with the Disney store in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a great place. And if they ever make the connection between that
Your
one
house
road and my house, you'll be able to drive to my house in less than 5 minutes. It'll be great. It'll be amazing.
So if I made a left out of your driveway, that road would eventually.
No. When you pull into my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
so that main road,
Mm-hmm.
Sawgrass Bay. I'm not afraid of you guys finding me.
Yeah.
Sawgrass Bay continues on. Like I said,
So that main road.
That main road will continue to another road that will dump out onto.
Okay. So I'd have to make a
west-
right out of your driveway and then another right onto the main
and then
road.
then another right, because right out of my driveway, out of that road, and then onto the main road. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Disney California Adventure. Oh, by the way, they're building a whole brand new neighborhood right down the road
Oh yeah.
with nice houses you may want to think about.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Although the commute would suck.
To where? Oh.
Yeah. Disney California Adventure Park is going to be reopening for ticketed dining experiences. Huh? Wait, what? Disneyland's just announced that they'll be hosting a limited time dining experience inside Disney California Adventure Park. This will be a hard ticketed event and will begin in mid-March. Attractions will not be running during the event. Wah, wah. This is an excerpt from a letter sent to Disneyland cast members by Disney Resort President Ken Potrock. Here we go. And I quote, "Currently planned to begin mid-March, we will debut an all-new limited-time ticketed event experience focused on our world-famous food and beverage offerings from around the resort, the latest merchandise, and unique, carefully crafted entertainment experiences, all to be offered multiple days a week with limited capacity and enhanced health and safety measures in place. Guests, once again, will get to step into a magical Disney environment, an environment that will provide memorable and fun experiences our guests are craving." End quote. The upcoming event, along with the recent reopening of outdoor dining at the resort, has enabled Disney to bring 1,000 cast members back to work, which is great, but I don't understand. They can come, they can eat with their masks off, but they can't ride attractions.
Nope.
Okay. All right. This is going to piss Governor Newsom off. He's going to be like, "What?"
Now
Oh.
let's assume this goes well. Let's assume that this is successful. The tickets sell out. Like, who doesn't think they're gonna?
Yeah.
I've heard that they're going to do this then on the other side, over at Disneyland.
Yeah, those will sell out even more.
Exactly. All right. D23 is celebrating the Muppets milestone all this week. So thanks to our friends over at D23, the official Disney fan club, there will be Muppet-inspired magic and mayhem all this week, including a live tweet party, which I think is happening tonight. So if you're listening to this, you missed it. Sorry. A Muppetational legacy with D23, an exclusive box lunch discount, and 2 new limited edition pins. From the 20th anniversary of the Muppet Treasure Island and the 30th anniversary of Dinosaurs to the Muppet Show arriving on Disney Plus, it's a Muppet Mania. So, the Muppetational Legacy with D23 will be premiering on February 18th. That's in 3 days. at 7 p.m. Eastern or 4 p.m. Pacific on D23.com and D23's Facebook and D23's YouTube pages. A Muppetational Legacy with D23 will be hosted by Muppet Studio Vice President Leah Slaughter. She will be joined by Bill Beretta, a puppeteer of Pepe, Ralph, the Swedish Chef, David Goltz, who is the puppeteer of Gonzo, and Bunsen Honeydew and Waldorf, two of my favorites right there. And
Right.
Brian Henson, puppeteer, director, producer, chairman of the Jim Henson Company, son of Mr. Henson, yada, yada, yada. Do we need to say more there? The panel will engage in a fun conversation about Disney legend Jim Henson and successful, long-lasting collaborations between the Muppets and Disney. I would tell you to tune into that because Brian's got really great stories. So do it for that alone. You're getting a bonus of extra people, but Brian's got good stories. New limited edition Muppet pins and exclusive
Botchamania.
box lunch discount. Limited edition Muppets Treasure Island pins. D23 debuted 2 gold enamel pins. Limited edition of 1,500. To commemorate the Muppet Treasure Island, featuring Kermit the Frog and Fozzie Bear. Pins are sold separately for $12.99 each, plus applicable sales tax. These pins are available exclusively to D23 Gold members only on Shop Disney at 7 p.m. tonight. So if you're listening to this, they're probably gone. Maximum.
No, it's PSP.
7 p.m. Oh, so you got a couple of. Get your shopping out.
Yeah, as soon as you're done watching this, go.
Yeah. Maximum 1 pin per member. About time, Disney. Thank you. It's only taken you 30 years to figure that out. D23 has also launched an exclusive 30% off discount with box lunch.
Good for you.
With gold members only. You can use this to purchase items from their line, like Muppets, like Fozzie Bear, like Dr. Teeth shirts. They range anywhere from $28 to $34. And last but not least, Muppet fans won't want to miss out on the in-depth Muppet episodes on D23 Inside Disney Park, Disney podcast next week. If you don't listen to that podcast, the D23 Inside Disney podcast, it's very good. It's Jeffrey and one girl that was on Radio Disney who is not doing it anymore because she got laid off because they got rid of Radio Disney. So it's Jeffrey and somebody else, and maybe they'll bring in a third wheel. But anyway, it's a very good show. He has on really fascinating people. The conversation with Joe Rohde was great. If you haven't listened to that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guys, if you're planning on vacationing soon, Kidani Pool is facing a lengthy refurbishment in 2022. So you're good for this year. Next year, Disney Vacation Club members who value their pool time may want to avoid one resort in the early months of 2022 because Disney is not known for releasing resort refurbishment dates far in advance. But as such, members may be pleasantly surprised or disappointed, depending on your view, for your 2022 vacation plans. To learn of one upcoming closure, Samawati Springs Pool at Disney's Animal Kingdom Kidani Village. I didn't read that right. Disney's Animal Kingdom Villas Kidani Village is scheduled to close for refurbishment from January to April of 2022. Although not explicitly stated, this closure appears to apply to both the feature pool and neighboring kids' water play area. During the closure, Kidani Village guests will be able to utilize the Uzima pool over at Jumbo House. DVC owners are eligible to pool hop at a variety of other Disney resorts during non-blackout periods. Disney warns the construction noise may be present during the refurbishment. This would most directly impact standard view rooms, which overlook the pool. Work will be performed daily from 9 until dusk. And just remember, as the year goes along, the days get longer. Most of the guest rooms at Jumbo House remain closed, with only the DVC rooms on the 5th and 6th floors currently hosting guests. Disney has not announced any future reopening date for the hotels at Jumbo House. So plan accordingly, kids.
That stinks because, like, it's not easy to get from Kidani to Jumbo House. I mean, I think there's I don't know if they're running the internal shuttle considering Jumbo House is closed. So you may be out of a pool.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I would contact them and find out if they're running the shuttle.
Yeah.
They should be. If they're not, they should be.
If not, I would go to Walmart and order a kiddie pool and put it in the living room.
No, just put it in the lobby.
Or tell the kids to get into that big tub and turn on the jets.
Woo-hoo.
All right, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and Disney is probably going to be putting out a lot of interesting things that are going to be happening for St. Patrick's Day. But first up is Raglan Road. They are doing their Mighty St. Patrick's Festival Unplugged, is what they're calling it this year. It should be masked up and unplugged. The Mighty Festival Unplugged at Raglan Road Irish Pub at Disney Springs may be an intimate celebration this year, but it still has all the foot-stomping music, superb food, creative cocktails, high-energy Irish dancers that make it a festival like none other. Gathering around the bar and the stage is out, but sipping Irish whiskey, craft beer, and handmade cocktails while indulging in kicked-up versions of authentic Irish dishes is totally in at the festival. Raglan Road will be open from 10 a.m. on St. Patrick's Day. That's regular time, which is Wednesday, March 17th, with 2-hour reservation slots now open for booking. Dig into the pub's famous fish and chips, throw a Guinness back while enjoying live music and entertainment, socially distant setting that puts guests' safety first. Although space is limited, Raglan Road co-owner John Cook says, everyone, I should probably do this in my Irish accent.
Good luck. I don't have it.
I don't. I lean more toward the Scottish.
Just read it. It'll hurt my Irish ears.
Everyone can enjoy the usual lively happenings and practice hospitality, which includes gift competitions and loads of giveaways, and it remains the best Irish hospitality experience in America, he's claiming.
Yeah, that's a hell of a statement.
That's a big statement. I've seen some Irish parties.
Me too.
And they're off. Some of the Emerald Isle's finest Irish dancers will be in residence to provide world-class entertainment at Raglan Road. It's known for, along with the Raglan Road Irish dancers. Prefer to enjoy the festival outdoors. The patio stage plays host to Aaron O'Sullivan, singer and songwriter, guitarist from County Cork, Ireland. O'Sullivan is a master of traditional ballads and modern Irish song, and he takes to the stage at noon. Sligo closes out the evening on the patio starting at 6:30. Those fish and chips you've been craving, well, they can be ordered to go at the quick service Cookstall Dublin if you're enjoying the festivals at the Balmy Skies. There is a $10 cover charge to attend this event, and reservations are strongly recommended, as space is limited.
Yeah, especially now with COVID, it's going to be extremely limited.
Yeah, because they're going to have to stick to Disney's 35%, so that is going to make things extremely limited.
Yeah. They get the reservations.
Have you ever been to their Irish? It's always a madhouse, and
I've been by it, but I've not been there to it.
Yeah.
I just I'm not
Crowds.
people. I'm crowd averse.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So, for all you Disneyland pass holders, check this news story out. Analysts, I can't even talk tonight. Analysis says that pass holders accounted for 50% of Disneyland attendance.
I don't need a newspaper to tell me this.
Well, I have a thought behind that. So when we get to the end of this, I have a thought. Disneyland Resort recently suspended its annual pass holder program. According to the UBS financial analyst, Disneyland annual pass holders made up 50% of Disneyland's attendance. With an estimated 1 million annual pass holders, it's easy to understand why Disney ended the pass holder program. Can you imagine how many people would try to visit the parks when they reopen? Yes.
It happened on July 1st, 2020, when they wanted to open the park.
Yeah. Disneyland and Disney California Adventure have been closed for almost a year now. The parks likely won't return to full operation until late March or early April when the parks do reopen, which is a pipe dream, in my opinion. It'll likely be at a reduced capacity and require park passes similar to what we're doing here in Walt Disney World. With the number of Disneyland pass holders so high, if even a fraction of them wanted to visit the parks when they reopen, there could be problems. Gee, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's not like we're having problems over here. In 2019, Disneyland attendance reached 18.7 million visitors. Disney California Adventure attendance reached 9.9 million visitors at the same year. Combined, the parks drew around 28.6 million guests annually, with pass holders making up 14.3 million of those visits. At the daily rate for visitors, it would take Disneyland 20 days just to let each pass holder into the park at once. Disney California Adventure would take twice as long, and that is with letting only pass holders into the park. It also doesn't account for the parks being required to operate at 25% capacity when they reopen. So, Disneyland ended their pass holder program and will eventually replace it with something new. I doubt it. Were you one of the one? Yeah. Here's my thought.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Disney and Disneyland, Disney World and Disneyland have a problem. And pass holders were it. They kept jacking the rates up, but they weren't making any headway, and the wait times for the rides got longer. So the conundrum, what do? We want to get the most money that we can, but we have these pass holders who want to come in, and they've paid to come in. So what do? A pandemic hits.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that they planned it, of course, but what I'm saying is this gives us an opportunity to really restructure some things. So let's give all the pass holders their money back. We're taking a hit anyway.
Right.
And no pass holders anywhere. Let's just get rid of them.
Right.
And so then all the money that's coming in is for ticketed people, and we can control how many people come in.
Right.
And we don't have to worry about this problem.
Yep.
It's fixed. It's solved. It's just if I was a conspiracy theorist, I would be like, well, maybe Disney's not really super pissed that Newsom hasn't opened up the state yet.
We have a mutual friend who believes that like a one-day ticket to any of the parks should be like $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, because then it would certainly limit how many people could or are willing to drop that kind of cash to get into the park. Now, it could be, maybe with Disneyland, the same kind of theory has to be applied. Maybe that's why I'm saying I think if they did that a la carte menu, and then when people saw what it would actually cost for their dream ticket, they would go, well, screw it. I'm only gonna, I'm gonna pick the I can go once a month program, because that's all I can afford, and that would solve their problem. If you gave them like, oh, I want to go during the weekdays, and yes, I want to go on weekends, and I want fast pass, and I want parking, and they start adding up those things. Guess what? People are going to start to back off because they're not going to want to do that. They're not going to want to pay that. And then if you had a ticket that said, would you like to go twice a month? Yeah, I'll take that. At least they'll get to go, and then you're limiting how often they can appear. That's just my theory. But you're right. I agree with the story. I mean, first of all, I'm shocked that they're throwing these numbers out because this was done by a an actual financial analyst
Right.
who has access to this information. So for them to publish it, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It's impressive numbers. I mean, 18.7 million visitors to Disneyland in 2019. Total combined of 28.6 million. I would have thought the number would have been higher.
Yeah.
I would have guessed around 50 to 60 million, but
Yeah.
I'd like to reach
Well,
out to this and see if they had Disney World numbers, if they'd like to share those.
Well, I think that they're going to take the opportunity to say, okay, so we no longer have pass holders. So now once we reopen, we know, these people have paid. We're making money for today. We don't have to worry about, somebody's going to be, paying, and then, they expect to come in. Now it's just like, hey, you want to come in the park? You got to pay.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And we can jack the rate up. We can get whatever we want to because we're not locked in for a year at a certain rate.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Disney's going to get to a point where the people who are the fans of Disney are going to turn their back on Disney.
Yeah.
Because for the first part of this, we were like, oh my God, Disney's closed. Oh my God. Think of all those cast members, which is horrible. And if you're a cast member listening, my heart breaks for you every single day.
Yeah.
But then it was, Disney's making these decisions where they're no longer a victim.
Mm-hmm.
They're actively participating in pissing people and hurting people.
Right.
So, now they're kind of becoming the bad guy. So do diehard Disney people go, that's okay, we understand? Or do they say, you know what? There are other places that we can invest our time, money, and passion.
Right.
It's my thoughts. This is my thoughts.
Yeah.
Not well constructed, but they're the best I got at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I'd be interested, what Disneyland pass holder people think. So all you Disneyland pass holder people, if you have comments and thoughts on what I'd be interested to see what you think. If you think you're going to get a pass program back, because some are saying no, it's not going to come back. I don't know if that's possible to not have a pass holder program.
Right. We know enough people. Why don't we have a show?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I know a few. You know a few.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. That's on you.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're gonna skip those two things?
Oh,
okay, cool.
Yeah, we could skip that.
Okay.
Great.
Hey, kids. How about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right.
Change
First,
it up.
yeah. First up, Jimmy Petronas. Everybody knows Jimmy, right? Jimmy? Do you know Jimmy?
Yeah. Jimmy Petronas. My Petronas is a deer.
Yeah. He's the chief financial officer of Florida, the state of Florida. Commented during an interview this week on Fox and Friends. That's a TV show, not a podcast. First, that Florida would welcome the relocation of some of Disney's entities into the state. Sure. Why not?
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen, but why not?
I think it is. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Maybe not where they're saying, but they will, I think, move some things here. Just because, everybody else is leaving California. Why not them?
Sure.
Yeah. I think we spoke about this on a Patreon show, but the new Leave a Legacy wall is up at Epcot if you'd like to go see it. If you had one and they took your tombstone down, well, they now have a wall that you can go visit. Unfortunately, it's 8 feet tall, so hopefully yours is not at the top because you won't be able to see it unless you're 8 feet tall. Applications are now open for Italian cultural representatives at Epcot. So they are hiring people, servers, dishwashers, cooks, and things, but you don't actually really have to be Italian. They're just looking for workers to work at the restaurants because they're open and they need people to work. And since there is no international college program, they're just looking for warm bodies that are able to do the work.
Hi there. You'd like to sign up to be an Italian cultural representative? Well, yes, I would. Thank you. Yeah. What's your name? My name is John Donahue.
Well, I haven't been there, but I heard like when you go to the Japanese store, there's nobody Japanese there anymore.
Yeah,
just people working just to keep the store open.
Hey, you like some of this here sake? We got some sake for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
The Walt Disney Company is closing Blue Sky Studio. If you don't know what that is, it's an animation studio that was part of the Fox acquisition, and it's something that Disney really just doesn't need. They have enough animation studios. They don't need a Blue Sky Studio to, in the mix.
It's a goodbye.
If you didn't listen to our Patreon show, you'll know that Chevy teamed up with Disney. Or Disney teamed up with Chevy, or they teamed up.
Yeah.
But the Hitchhiking Ghosts are in the new ad for the new Chevy Bolt EUV. So if you didn't see that during the Super Bowl, it is still playing, and you can go see Hitchhiking Ghosts on television. Who would have thought that we would see Hitchhiking Ghosts in a television ad?
Yeah, it's crazy. In a world where you can't go outside.
We need that movie voiceover guy.
Oh wait, I gotta do it. Hang on. I can make it happen. Hang on, I can do it. Just give me 2 seconds here. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not it either. I just can't do it. I got the numbers. All right. In a world. Stormalong Bay slide over at the Yacht and Beach is being shut down for an undisclosed time for some repairs. We don't know why, and we don't know when it'll be back. Yeah, I think so. Hey, have you seen pictures of these mysterious tents in World Showcase? If you walk from Future World to World Showcase, in that plaza area, there are now some tents. I believe these are going to be the Harmonious show tents where, the producer guys, will sit to run and operate the show. Remember the studio? They built the 2 big towers to run their show. Yeah.
Well, these tents, I have a feeling that sometime in the future when Disney can afford it, they will build some kind of structures permanently for these because they can't be in air-conditioned space in the tent in August. Yeah. They will melt.
Yeah. It could also just be, testing facilities too.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to stay. That's my prediction.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see. I hope. Listen. I hope they build them on top of the structures that are already there. So just make it blend in. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you were going to Epcot and World Showcase, Rose and Crown Dining is closing for more than a month at Epcot for refurbishment.
Wow.
Hey, you're lucky it's not going to be longer, right?
No kidding.
And you're lucky it's not during Food and Wine. So.
True. It's just during the other festival of whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, there's always a festival.
The festival. Yeah, it's always a festival.
Epcot Festival. But yeah, so if you're heading over there, you are not going to be able to. Now, the quick service fish and chips will be open, but the dining room for the official Rose and Crown will be closed.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Yep.
Well, guys, that's it. That's our show for the night. We want to thank you so much for being a part of it. If you're not doing anything on Monday nights at 8 p.m., come find us at facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, where you can join us and other Disney fans and meet some new Disney friends along the way. You can always do that. Come hang out there. Find us over at DisneyParksPodcast.com. I'll get there in a second. DisneyParksPodcast.com. We see all of our show archives and our blog posts from some of our guest bloggers doing a really, really great job. We want to thank those guys for doing that. You can also find links to our great friends and sponsors. Tony's been putting sponsors up throughout the day. But we definitely want to thank our friends over at Disney Destinations to Travel. If you are looking to do some traveling this year or next or sometime in the future, go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel and sign up for a quick survey, and someone from Destinations to Travel will get back to you. And it doesn't cost you a dime. I would highly encourage you to do that. If you're looking for us online, you can find us on the Facebook, on the Instagram, and on the YouTubes at Disney Parks Podcast. If you would like to support the show, if you love our kind of humor and reality-based commentary about the Disney parks that we love so much, you can come find us over at Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can sign up. We have a lot of amazing perks for you. You can sign up for the whole year, save 10%. You can get the Pixar hat if you level up, or if you sign up. Plus, there's 3 amazing shows. You can get the 3 shows plus one of the Disney by the Numbers T-shirt Club's shirts. You can check that out. And other than that, my friends, thanks for listening. And if we don't see you online, we'll see you and the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.